What's holding you back from attracting more dream students? No, really, like ask yourself. Because if you're watching this, you know you've built something incredible. You know you're a great teacher. You know how transformative your lessons are. But if you've ever felt stuck just explaining your value to students, or you struggle to help them see why you're the best fit for them, then this conversation will shift how you think about your music school. So in this video, I'm coaching my client Emily, and while we're focusing on her dog training business, she also runs her own musical school as well. So the lessons directly apply to that as well. And I feel like that's the beauty of working with the teachers in our mastermind. Is like they're multi-passionate, and every time we uncover one area of their business, it transforms the rest of their lives as well. So if you want to create content that actually addresses objections with confidence and conviction, so that dream students know why you're the best fit for them, no matter the price or no matter if you're in person or online, then this is for you. So check it out. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.
Because dog moms are so overwhelmed by the behaviors that they're seeing and it feels so life or death and impossible, there's
Hmm.
no way that I could teach it on Zoom. Like they've kind of already made that assumption.
Yeah.
Um, and so trying to, I mean, this woman, she was all in, she wanted to do the $2,000 package. Like we'd been back and forth. It was almost perfect.
Hmm.
But she needed to do like, I have like Afterpay and all that, like a firm set up so they can do payments. And she was like, well, we would have to, like, we just can't afford the payment breakdown. And I'm like, okay, well, why don't you do the $49 a month program instead?
Hmm.
No. And
Mm.
so they were willing
Hmm.
to spend the $2,000, but not the four. Like, I don't understand how
Yes.
to make it make sense to other people when it's just so duh for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get down to the real objection with that particular situation?
I mean, all she really said is it's just not realistic for us right now, but I appreciate your help and I hope to continue to learn from your social media and recommending you to friends who are searching for a great trainer.
Okay.
So I don't know. And like it's almost like I tell people about Canine Revolution and they just shut down. They're like, "Oh,
I'll just say it. I'll just say it how I'm saying it. We can like fix the words later. But the so-called winner, right, in the conversation is going to be the person with the strongest frame, and it's almost like no matter if you put two people together, they're always going to clash together on some beliefs. Yours just needs to be stronger, and
that's
your what you're selling here is not the online is going to work part, but it's not the words you're going to say, but it's the energy and the conviction of like, I know, because this has been my experience with so many people and myself, that like it doesn't even matter if you're online or in person, like I can be able to help you solve that problem. Like that frame of conviction is what's going to get somebody who maybe doesn't even believe at all in online dog training. It's going to get them to change, because it's up to them to change that belief. But your conviction and your confidence in this method is what's going to help them get to the other side.
yeah.
Not this is why online lessons work, or this is why online dog training is better than in-person dog training. um it's just the fact that if you work with me, I can help you. Like,
Yeah.
it's that. And that plus, I think teaching them that the solution is not actually you. It is them. It is themselves, and attracting self-led um dog moms, where the message that you're sending out here is like it doesn't matter if it's in person or online. The real solution is like you actually using that education, using that with your dog. Like, you can take online, you could take in person, but if you're not actually self-led and apply that for your dog, then the problem is never going to get solved, right? They might have to get put down, they might have to be rehomed. um it's that alternative versus the what they actually want. So like giving them back that power, so that they're not out there searching for an in-person dog trainer, and suddenly they wonder why they don't get the results, because they're not actually like being self-led with it. So I don't know how much you see that. Like, how do you see that with dog moms specifically, where it's like you can only do so much, but like it's up to them at the end of the day to be able to make those decisions.
And that's interesting because I recently kind of started gamifying the school community that I have a little bit more
Hmm.
because I was feeling like I wasn't empowering people enough. And so we've seen like this big like uptick and more confidence in them, and so I think we're
Yeah.
trending that way, and I'll have more stories to tell as we go on, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's kind of like the when I sent you that message around the buyer's pocket and um the kind of Goldilocks formula that we want to stay in is teaching people like you have the power to get to that goal. Like it is possible for you, right? Even if you don't even take dog training, even if you do in person or online, but it's going to be faster and easier with me. So if you can help people if get into that pocket where
Yeah.
you're empowering them, you like you, you have your dog is surviving up to this point, right? That's a testament to you as a dog owner already. Like you've kept your dog alive. So
Right.
right, my even though it's the bare minimum, but like they need to recognize that, and they need to not feel like a dog trainer is the make or break, or a dog trainer is going to be like the thing that keeps your dog surviving, because it's you as the dog owner. And um but also acknowledging their gaps, right? Because why isn't the problem solved? Is because there's a gap there, and you help that fill in that gap. But it's not like, I mean, in some cases it could be like life or death, but like you shouldn't have that pressure to like save a life, because it is the dog owners
It's funny you say that because
responsibility.
when I was looking for that woman's message, my client messaged me and said one of her dogs just tried to kill her other dog, and I'm like, trying not. I'm like, just like whatever. We'll deal with that in a minute. It's not my problem.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny.
So yeah, how would you take that for yourself?
Yeah, I
Believe
think
in
I
that
just
as
need to
well.
sit down and kind of tweak my copy a little bit and just kind of speak more to the transformation, start telling, you know, stories. I love the idea of doing like a podcast type thing with
Hmm.
a few of my members who have seen, like the star students. I think
Yeah.
that would be good.